Hi, my name is Natalie Schilling and I'm going to talk to you about the Veterinary Medicines Digital Service. This service is for use by marketing authorisation holders and associated businesses to licence, manufacture and wholesale veterinary medicines in the UK and report any problems with their use. As you may remember, we built this service to replace those EU systems that we will no longer use from the 1st of January 2021. These include the Common European Submission Portal, UserLink and WebTrader. The VMDS was built with no frills or extras. It was built to simply replace what was being lost, an upload function, secure messaging and reporting adverse reactions. The remit was to build something with equivalent functionality to the EU systems, which we've achieved, but we've achieved an awful lot more than that. We've enhanced and improved upon a lot of these systems and services, including our new online application forms. Originally launched in March 2019, we have since enhanced the VMDS by moving to an improved technological platform, simplifying the registration process for opening a business account, introducing online application forms for new marketing authorisations, renewal and variations of these, and enabling interaction with our own in-house systems for improved efficiency. If you registered to use the previous version, please remember that you do need to re-register to use the enhanced version. This will only take a few minutes. Our registration process is a lot simplified and a lot easier to use. Feedback from recent testing has suggested that it doesn't take too long to do, so please do it. So what can you use the service for? This service allows users to apply for national new marketing authorisations or to vary or renew existing ones using the new online application forms. These forms are a lot shorter and simpler to use. Feedback suggests they're much quicker and people are very happy with them. You can also use the service to submit information in support of other national licensing activities, including animal test certificates, mock-ups, company responses, certificate match control applications, amongst other things. You can also use the service to communicate, send and receive messages and or files securely with the VMD. You will also be able to report, receive or follow up on suspected adverse events with veterinary medicine, but this functionality isn't quite ready yet, and once it's available we'll let you know via gov.uk. So who can use this service? This service is for use by holders of marketing authorisations and other licensing certificates, including ATCs, homeopathic registrations, autogenous vaccine authorisations, etc. Holders of manufacturing authorisations and wholesale dealer authorisations can also use the service. Primarily, manufacturing and wholesale dealer authorisation holders will use the secure messaging part of the service. However, please note you can still use normal email if you so wish to. This service is not for use by veterinary professionals, pet owners or members of the public. Feedback from users of the previous service suggested the registration process was slightly laborious and too long. Therefore, we have used this opportunity to simplify the process and make it a lot quicker for you. So before you can use the new service, you must apply to open a company account. Accounts are per company such as MA holder, manufacturer or wholesaler. The first person to open an account on behalf of a company will become the account's primary administrator. The primary administrator can invite you to use their service. They are responsible for that account and control who uses it and what parts of the service people can use. A user can be invited into more than one company account. This is particularly important for consultants who do act on behalf of many companies. Once you've registered to use the service, you'll be able to log in and this is what you'll see. The home page. The home page will give you access to the licensing part of the service, messaging, adverse reports, accounts and support. As previously said, the adverse reports section isn't available at the moment, but we'll let you know once it is. So firstly, let's go to support. Here you'll be able to contact the VMD to let us know if you're having a problem. By clicking on the link Online Service Desk, you'll be asked to raise a ticket, tell us what the problem is and we'll fix it for you. The accounts part of the service is where you control your account. This will tell you details about your account, any businesses that you're associated with. It'll allow you to apply for another business account if you want to, but it also tells users what they can do. As a user, you might be the primary admin person for an account or just a normal user, but it tells you what you can and can't do in accordance with that account. The licensing part of the service is for use by our MA holders, but also holders of other licensing certificates such as ATCs and autogenous vaccines. When you first access this part of the service, you'll see a list of your current and suspended MAs. You'll see their authorisation number and their product name. From here, you'll be able to start an application. So when you start an application, this is the page you'll be taken to. From here you can select the application that you want to submit. It could be a new MA, to renew an MA, or to vary an MA. These three options allow you to access our new online application forms, which replace the EU forms that you currently use. Our forms are a lot shorter and a lot simpler. Feedback has suggested that people are very happy with them and it takes them much less time to complete, which is great news. It also allows you, when you've completed the online application form, to upload a dossier or documentation in support of your application. From here you'll also be able to submit other document types, so for example documentation in support of an animal test certificate or maximum residue limit. If you select the option to submit other submissions, this is what it takes you to, and this is a list of the other stuff that you can send us, documentation in support of any of these options, or at the bottom there is an other option just in case you've missed something. On the main licensing page, you'll see a tab that says Incomplete MA Applications. This is so that if you're doing a new MA application or a renewal or a variation and you get part way through and you don't want to complete it in one sitting, you can save and exit. It will save the application here and you can go back and resume it at any time and complete it at your leisure. There's also the Recent Submissions tab. This is for anything that you have actually submitted to the VMD. It will list it and save it here. Again, there will be an option that you're able to go back and edit any application and resubmit it if you so choose. So let's move on to the messaging part of our service. This is secure messaging and this replaces UserLink. Here you'll be able to create a new message and also see any sent messages and received messages. The secure messaging function is to allow you to send messages and files securely to the VMD and to receive stuff securely from the VMD. It's very similar to email. I won't labour this point too much because the functionality is probably very familiar to all of you. But from here, if you click on Sent Items, it will show you everything you sent, everything you've received, and also allow you to create a new message. If you go to create a new message, this is the page it will take you to. It will give you the option to either select a shared mailbox, and when we say shared mailbox, it's not a person-specific mailbox, it's a mailbox that is monitored and used by many VMD staff. For example, MA holders are very familiar with the S.response mailbox, which is maintained by many VMD staff and ensures messages don't get missed. Or you can send messages to individuals within teams. With secure messaging, one of the bits of feedback that we received from users is they wanted a better user journey than UserLink. They wanted to be able to attach many documents to a message, they wanted to be able to see those attachments, they just wanted better functionality, and we hope we have achieved that, and feedback suggests that we have. Once you've selected your option, it will take you to this page, and again it's very similar to email where you select your recipients. If you belong to more than one business, it allows you to select the business that you're sending a message on behalf of. Obviously you've got your subject, you can add many attachments, and then you just write your message and then you click send. So that's it, we've come to the end of my overview of the enhanced digital service. I hope you've enjoyed it. To access the service, please use the following link, which is https://www.gov.uk/veterinary-medicines-digital-service. And for further information, please feel free to contact me, Natalie Shilling, at n.shilling@vmd.gov.uk.
The VMD welcomes any questions that you might have. To ask your questions, please go to www.slido.com and use the event code 96607. Slido will be open for your questions until Friday the 20th of November. Responses will be published to your questions by Friday the 27th of November. If this presentation hasn't met your accessibility needs, please email director.support@vmd.gov.uk. Thank you.